Look at this delicious homemade Unwich. If you want to learn how to make a delicious Unwich at home, stay tuned for this Tasty Tuesday and I will show you all my tips and tricks. Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Tasty Tuesday. If you follow my Instagram, you know that Jonathan and I have been on a lettuce wrap or Unwich kick, and I'm gonna teach you how I make them today. The most important part of this is gonna be how you make your head of lettuce turn into a lettuce wrap. So that's the first thing I'm gonna be showing you how to do. And then I'm also gonna be showing you how to wrap it successfully so you can actually eat it just like a regular sub sandwich, but with a lettuce wrap instead of the bread. Besides the lettuce and some parchment paper and like a salad spinner or like paper towel or something like that, anything else that you want to put in your sandwich is going to be totally up to you. All right, first thing I need to do is put my hair up. Okay, hair's up, let's wash our hands and then we'll get started on the lettuce. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I peel off this top leaf for sure. That one goes in the trash. All right, this next step is super important for how to keep your lettuce leaves like intact in a way that you can make a sandwich with them. So you want to pull back those longer leaves because you don't want to cut those, and then just decore this thing as best you can. So I just kind of cut at an angle around like that and just got the lettuce out like that, and then you have the core out and your leaves are still intact. And now you're going to wash your lettuce under cool water. I'm just gonna run it under like this, kind of opening the leaves ever so gently. You just want to get in there and get that lettuce nice and washed off. Just get all the excess water out that you can. Okay, so after you've rinsed off your lettuce, now this is gonna be very gently, you're just going to separate the leaves like so. You can dry now in a paper towel, or you can put them in your salad spinner, and once you have a few of them you can spin. You just want to gently do this. See how nice that is? See? It doesn't matter if you tear them a little bit, but do try to keep them as intact as possible. And then just go ahead and give them a little spin. And then you can put these on a paper towel and just keep going with the rest of your lettuce. So depending on the actual size of your lettuce, you know, will determine how many like little lettuce wraps that you can get out. And usually once you're getting down to the middle, like about right here, you kind of got to decide like how many more of these are actually going to be helpful for you. But yeah, I think I can get a couple more. I think that's probably the last one. Let me just see what this next one looks like. I mean, you could use these for like little taco cups or something like that if you wanted to. That's the most for sure. So there's a couple of different ways that you can store your lettuce leaves once you have them deconstructed like that. You can take a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, put a paper towel in it. You can put the lettuce like in here and just try to fit as many as you can in there. Depending on how big your lettuce is, you might have to do a couple bags. I personally just use my salad spinner. I put the paper towel along the bottom, and my salad spinner has the little draining thing like this. And then I will cover it with another paper towel and like a paper plate and keep it in my refrigerator. I would say it's only gonna last for maybe 2 to 3 days in your refrigerator anyways, because we all know that produce doesn't last forever. So yeah, that's how you can store these. The leaf was kind of curled up like this. I just put it down and I smushed it out just a little bit. You're gonna be rolling the sandwich this way, so you want to think about that whenever you're laying down your lettuce. I'm kind of contemplating like maybe moving that like that so it's more uniform. And then you want to go ahead and just start putting your toppings on, which I had already started doing. So I got my lunch meat and my dressing like so. Just remember, you don't want to overstuff this. Okay, so now you're gonna just put like a little closing piece of lettuce there. You could use a whole piece. You just kind of got to make it look kind of like a sub sandwich. I understand this looks real sloppy, but just bear with me. Okay, so this is the trick to getting it wrapped up. You want to roll it kind of like you're doing a burrito, sort of, and then pull it in as tight as you can. And then you want to tuck in the edges because you're gonna have like juice, like especially if you have like tomatoes or lots of mayo or anything like that. And then just continue to roll it up like so. And then once it's all rolled up, give it a slice. And then you have a beautiful Unwich. Because I only did this as a demonstration, I didn't put as much filling as I normally would. This is like more like a snack size Unwich, but it's still gonna be super delicious. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is whenever you unroll it, you know, keep the bottom tight and just unroll it down a little bit and then give it a nice little bite. What I love about an Unwich is there's so many different ways to customize it, and people who are maybe not keto or not low carb can just have regular bread, and those of us who are trying to avoid it can just use lettuce. And there's just something so refreshing about the cool crisp lettuce with like the lunch meat and all the toppings and everything that you can add to it. I definitely recommend making this. I hope this video helped you learn how to keep the lettuce as a leaf as well as how to wrap it up. I know it wasn't like the best one I've ever done, but I feel like you get the idea. If you have a recipe or an idea that you would like for me to try on my next Tasty Tuesday, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.